Mike and Dave rolling, boots on the ground. Big Rooster Media making their rounds. Tackling water wars, rights in a bind. Speaking the truth, leaving no one behind.
Hey, what's up, Klamath Falls? This is Mike.
Hey, what's up, Klamath Falls? This is Dave. How's y'all's Tuesday so far?
Right? Hopefully a good one.
Yeah.
Some nice weather over the weekend. 60 degrees plus.
It's getting there.
Yeah.
It's getting there.
Daylight savings time kicked off on Sunday. That's awesome. No?
Worst weekend ever.
You lose an hour of sleep, but yeah, you gain an hour of daylight.
All right.
It's worth it. It's worth the trade-off.
All right.
Anyway, kind of nice. I got my voice back. I'm feeling good again.
You're almost human. Oh.
Fought off the crud there for a couple weeks or so. Yeah.
All right.
What do you got, sir?
Well, eyewitness account, I guess. So I was up on 97, last Thursday as of airing. And yeah, Kelly was right when she was in here. It's just right around the Sand Creek area. And it was just the ultimate, lack of a better word, perfect day. There, I witnessed 5 semis that were already. I was past there about 8:30 in the morning, and yeah, there was 5 semis off the side of the road, and either still upright or there was, I believe, 2 tipped on its side, which creates a whole nother. They have to get the junk out of the back, and it's horrible right there. And we're not the only ones covering it. There's a lot of people being looked at. I think it's 3 counties because they're looking at improving all of 97. So I believe that's three counties. I don't know if another passing lane. I don't even call it a passing lane because that promotes speeding, but dual lane situation. I don't know. Something needs to be done. But that was the perfect, I guess, day. And just some notes on it. There has been 17 deaths. I guess they count over 3 years on 97, just in Klamath County. But yeah, it is an eye opener, and that is that was only stretch from here to Bend that had any accidents, let alone 5 I saw in one spot. So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, and 17 deaths in 3 years. That's
right. That's
a lot.
Right. So hopefully something can get done. I wouldn't mind. I don't go past Bend that much, but yeah, 4-lane dual north, dual south would be my. If I was writing the checks or whatever, but we'll see what happens.
Something needs to. I don't know. I mean, I know that I guess there's shortage of funding or something for the road department. Why aren't they spraying rock out there? Some cinder or something.
Right.
So.
Anyway. That's it for
me.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, if you believe the Pacific Fishery Management Council, the PFMC, and if you like fairy tales, 70,000 salmon returned this year, which is really great. I wonder how many trucks it took to haul them up to get them dropped off where they could be counted. And I know that's going to really irritate some of you, or, for lack of a better word, just piss you off. But if you talk to people that are in the know that work in the industry, scientifically, that's an impossibility. It's just 1 year, no dams, 70,000 fish aren't going to magically appear, but it fits the narrative. And so, they call themselves Pacific Fishery Management Council. It says, fall run Chinook salmon return to spawn, and their tributaries was 205% of the predicted return.
Those are good numbers.
Well, those are great numbers. If maybe when they're going to make something up, make it more realistic, like 12 fish or something. Anyway, since the dams have been torn down, they just, of course, have had this miraculous return, unprecedented, never seen before. Well, that's all because it's all, I don't know, that there's no fish that have found their way back. I'm not saying that. I'm saying there's no way there's 70,000 fish that have come back. And we know people that work in the industry that we talk to that verify that. And I'm not throwing any of them under the bus by name, but I talk to people that would know,
Bullshit.
that would see it. And I'm sorry. I mean, it's great if they are starting to come back. If you plant the fish, that is going to become their home, right? And so they will have a tendency to return after that. But you're not going to get just fish. All of a sudden, their little radar lights up and they go, hey, we got a clear path home again. And they're just going to swim back automatically. It's been too long. So
It could be another proponent of mail-in ballots because I don't know how they got a accurate 70,000 count for fish.
they had a guy sitting there. Yeah. 1, 2. Oh, damn it. 1, 2, 3.
Right? They hold their little
2,
fins
3.
up. Yeah, I'm here.
Anyway, so I mean, it is what it is. The dams are gone. If fish are coming back one way or the other, and if they want to truck them in, just be honest and say, "Hey, we're dropping these off to reestablish, you know, the population here." But don't try to blow smoke up our asses and tell us that that's just a miracle. I think a lot of us are a lot smarter than that.
Well, and they have to justify the money they spent removing the dams, but yeah, it's not an immediate return on investment.
No.
I'll call that.
No, but whatever. Keep it up, folks. Somebody will believe you. That's all I got to say about that, sir.
All right. Well, whatever. I'll save that one. So, as of watching this weekend, once again, just a quick little blurb. So, the Sportsman's Outdoor Recreation Show, brought to you by Weimar and a bunch of other, I don't know, that they need to work on that name, is this weekend. So, March 13th to the 15th at the fairgrounds, there will be, I'll just call it the Sportsman's Show. So, should be a good time. They have lots of different activities from tinting to bird watching to hunting. Should be a good time at the fairgrounds. So,
Oh, I'm going to go check that out. And this past weekend, we just had the Home Builders Show, which,
oh yeah,
as of recording, actually hasn't occurred yet, so I can't say how it was, but we'll
Right.
go check that out this weekend.
things went good.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but, you know, I mean, it's springtime or getting to be there. The weather's starting to turn, and
Yes.
things are starting to happen again, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back to me?
It's your turn, sir.
Alrighty. Well, the beloved, as it was described, gingerbread house is no more out at Moore Park. It got tore down. Apparently, it just wasn't getting used that much. People were wanting more up-to-date or updated facilities to use. To a degree, I get that. There's a certain charm, for lack of a better way to put it, to the gingerbread house. It was pretty cool. I worked out there at Moore Park for a little while and thought it was kind of a cool building, but more updated places seemed to be taking precedence, and it wasn't getting a lot of use. It's getting used as storage, I guess, more than anything. So it's been torn down, and apparently the lot that it was sitting on is going to be used for more parking for people using the trails. So kind of sad to see it go. It was kind of a landmark for quite a while there at the park, but times change.
All right. Well, here we go. So, in let's see, 2 weekends ago, as of the show. So February 26th, there was a wellness check called in to the downtown area, 875 Cypress Ave, and shenanigans took place. Very bad stuff. So unhoused, homeless, whatever, Man was naked and apparently assaulted inside the house. They did catch over the preceding days. Let's see. Looks like the arrest started occurring the 27th, so just a day after. And then there was 3 people involved, including, I guess, by my surprise, a middle-aged lady, I'll call it. So 2 dudes and a woman were finally caught and now charged. So the homeless guy was stabilized here in Klamath and then was shipped up to Bend for further treatment, and he finally succumbed to his injuries. So they are indeed charged with murder and... Is it murder? Assault in the first degree, kidnapping, and then tampering evidence. There's a few. Sorry, it was not murder specifically, but yeah, it's not good. 4 different charges. Depends on the guy. But yeah, 3 people involved, and they are all, as of recording, caught. So if there's any more information, or if you do know anything else, they are still taking information, so you can reach out to the Klamath County Sheriff's Department. But yeah.
Bummer. At least they got suspects. I'm assuming still in custody. Never know.
As of showing, yes.
Okay, good. Well, it seems the folks in Keno are met with a little bit of a surprise that there's a 8,600 acre solar farm proposed to go into Keno, and I guess the residents out there really didn't know much about it until a town hall was held. Yeah, they had a gathering at the Open Bible Church on Thursday before last to get filled in on what's actually going on. But 8,600 acre or 13.4 square miles, 18 miles west of Klamath Falls and 1.5 miles northwest of Keno. And, the bad part of that is that it's Green Diamond or Green Mountain, whatever they're called, Green Diamond owns the land. That's 13 point something square miles, 13 and a half square miles that is going to be clear cut. That is forest that's going to be chopped down, gone away. I don't necessarily I got mixed emotions on the solar farms. Solar for your house, I'm down with that idea. I was involved in providing fuel to a company that was putting in a solar farm down by Merrill, and was flat out told by the guy running the project that that solar farm would never recoup the amount of energy spent building it. It was going to take more energy to build it than it would ever recoup through solar power. So I don't know if the technology has expanded. That was probably about 5 years ago now. The other thing is that is ground that gets heated, because they say 5 to 7 degrees warmer. The ground is under a solar farm. When you have dry years like this, it can cause some concerns. It also causes waterfowl to crash and burn from time to time, because they see that reflection from the sky, think it's water, and they can land there, and it's not. Anyway, so there are several public meetings still coming up. Well, March 5th was one that already happened. A public comment period is open from February 4th and set to complete March 13th. If you want to submit a statement online, and I'm looking for, it'll provide 400 megawatts of power generation once it's up and running. And I don't see that they actually provided, yes, it's open for public comment. I don't see anything that says where it's open for public comment. being it's in Klamath County, I would reach out to probably our Klamath County commissioners and ask. I'm willing to bet they would have some information on where your public comment can be taken. But anyway, it seems kind of odd. Why not? Transparency seems to be a big word these days. A little transparency to let people know ahead of time what's coming would be nice instead of having it sprung on them by a regular community member. So there you go. There's that. If you live out in Keno, um, hit us up on comment on the video or hit us up at bigroostermedia.com. Or even if you don't live out in Keno, I'd like to hear from you folks, but anybody, I'd like to get your take as the public on how you feel about these solar farms popping up. There's a lot of them here and there going up around us. And again, I think individually on your home and that, I know you've got it. You're super happy with it. I'm kind of considering it. That's one thing, but when you clear cut thousands of acres of forest, I don't know. Is that what we want? Is that the direction we're going to head in? It seems to me like if you go out to Eastern Oregon, there's plenty of area out there that is just sagebrush that we could build some, from Burns to Lakeview could be one hell of a solar farm. So,
Well, in another direction too, so power bills are getting worse and worse. So I can only imagine. I mean, Pacific Power is the one doing all that. So is that partly reason why the power bills keep on going up?
what's supposed to bring our rates down is actually driving our rates up by the
Yeah,
construction
because they're
costs.
not going to front. I mean, it's a business.
know.
They're not going to. Oh, we'll eat the cost of this farm to help lower the. No, they're
Yep.
passing that on somewhere.
That place I talked about in Merrill, I was delivering 12 to 1,500 gallons of diesel a day, 7 days a week to that facility to keep them running. And that was well over a year project. So do the math on that. How much? Yeah, it's not cheap to build. The materials aren't cheap. The fuel, the construction equipment, the wages. I mean, you got to factor all that in. I am not 100% against it. I think it's free energy, but do we need to clear cut a forest to do it? Why can't we just? There's plenty of open space. Go out to the Alvord Desert or somewhere like that and do it. Not clear cutting our forests to put it in. That's my opinion. But I'd like to hear from you folks out there. What do you think? If you're for it, that's great. And if you live out in Keno, especially, I'd like to get your take on it too. So there's that.
All right. Well, I'll try to end out with some good news. So, let's see. Shelley's Burgers or Shelley's Restaurant closed. What? August-ish.
Yeah, in the last summer.
So Lido's had their official opening now. So Lido's Pastaria is in the old Shelley's location, which is 1401 Esplanade, just down from KU more or less. But they are officially open. So it's a house smoked meats and then traditional Italian pasta. It sounds, there's too many restaurants I got to try. They sound really good. I still have not made it to the Mediterranean place. But things are booming. Things are happening with the restaurant scene here recently. So
Yeah, it just seems like there are some signs of life around Klamath County. We've got over by Home Depot, you got it's just a continuation, but Sage Credit Union, which is
yeah.
that new building is going to be a replacement for Pacific Crest's existing building. If I'm not mistaken, I think that Sage is going to the building that's being built in front.
Right.
I have to double check that. Don't hold me to that, but I believe that's it. The old Big R / Coastal building. We've got a auto shop in there now. Winco just opened, which I still haven't made it by there, but like I was telling you before we started recording, it's made shopping at Safeway really, really convenient because I have not waited in line since Winco opened. I had to stop by there twice this past week and wow, where'd everybody go? Oh yeah, there's a new store in town. So, but yeah, there's just seeing new things popping up around town. We just had Amazon opened their warehouse, about a year and a half or so ago. And so,
Well, and that's a love-hate thing too, because dude, I can order a package now, and I just ordered barn door hardware. 2 days, click, it's on my. I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't want to know how, but
right.
yeah, I'm whatever.
Yep.
Convenience.
But I mean, it's just signs that things are starting to move, and
No, it is.
and
It
there's
is.
there's life in Klamath County, which is nice to see. And it'd be great to see some more businesses taking up some of the vacant spots downtown. I don't know what's why that's not happening more, because there's some great businesses downtown already on Main, and there's room for more, and it'd be great to see those filling up. So, but anyway,
All right.
about
Well,
all I got for this week.
that's it on my end also. So, thank you. Our numbers, they're kind of exponentially growing on all
Yeah.
platforms. I don't know if things have just hit the magic number, and it's kind of like compound interest. I don't
Right,
understand
right.
how it works, but it's working. So, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Please, if you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the like button, and tell your friends if think they'll get something worthwhile out of this. Hey, even if you don't, tell them anyway.
Right. And we are looking for, what is it, spotlight guests, and just,
Looking
have-
for spotlight guests.
we have a few lined up, but more doesn't hurt.
And again, if you have a business or an event or something coming up that you'd like us to put out there, just hit us up at bigroostermedia@gmail.com. And I'm more than happy to promote your businesses, your events, whatever you got going on. And, we've said it before, and it's something we're still kind of kicking around how it would look. We'd like to find a sponsor for the show where we could, maybe for the spotlight episodes, but it would promote your business, but it would also help sustain what we're doing here. So if you're interested in talking to us about possibly sponsoring a program, again, reach out through Big Rooster Media, and we'll definitely get back to you.
All right. Bill says we're done.
Bill says we're done. All right. Well, thanks a lot, you guys. Have a great rest of your week. We'll talk to you soon.
All right.